Hi everyone, my name is Ehsan. I'm an engineer at Intel and I create videos on how to be productive at work. In this video, I'm going to share with you 9 tricks that I use inside Windows to be more productive and save some time. So let's start with the first one, which is Windows and Plus that you can use to zoom inside any software or even inside your Windows. If something is not readable, you can use this combination to zoom in. So let me show you what I mean here. Let's say I'm sharing my screen and I'm inside a program, in this case Adobe Audition here. So let's say I want to share my screen and teach someone what I'm doing, and that's the software that I'm teaching. And then now I'm going to use the combination of the Windows and Plus. And as soon as I do that, wherever my mouse is, I'm going to zoom inside that portion. So let's say I hold my mouse over this text and then use the combination of the Windows Plus. Now I'm zoom in. If I keep hitting the plus sign, I'm going to zoom even more. And then if I hit on the minus, I'm going to zoom back. And if I want to go to the normal size, just Windows Escape, everything goes back to the normal. So this is a good shortcut if something is not readable. And now to the next one, which is Windows V. And this combination will show you a history of the things that you have copied in the past. So let me show you what I mean here. If I hit Windows V, here you will see I have copied these in the past and I can see a history. And if I want to paste these in another place, I have access to them. And the cool thing is if I want to pin these, let's say I have copied this URL and I want to pin it. If you pin and if you restart your laptop or your computer, this copied text or image will stay here and you can paste it anytime that you need it. And now to the next one, which is Windows H. And this is gonna help you to convert your speech to text. What I'm using this for is, let's say I'm just tired of typing and replying to an email. I'm gonna use this feature. So let me show you how does it work in practice. So I'm inside the Notepad++. It works on the email as well. And if I hit Windows H, this listening will start to listen to me and it will convert my speech to text, and I'm hands-free, and it's just better for my ergo and every time that I'm tired of typing. I'm gonna stop talking, so you are gonna see that my speech will convert immediately to a text. And here you have it. Now you can convert your speech to text. One of the downside of this method is that you need to have access to the internet, otherwise it doesn't work. I hope this gets fixed in the future and works offline, because there are some situations that I'm just taking my laptop with me and I don't want to have access to any internet. Let's see if that worked from a speech to text. It worked. The other Windows shortcut that I use is the Windows D for minimizing all the opened program down. Let's say I have something saved on the desktop and I want to open it, or there is a program that the shortcut is on the desktop, so I can just quickly do a Windows D and all the open program go to minimize and I can open that file. Or let's say you are in your office and someone walks into your office and you want to just hide everything momentarily, so you can use this Windows D. Let me show you that in action. I have this PowerPoint and the Notepad++. If I want to minimize everything, Windows D, everything minimizes. And then if I do Windows D again, everything goes back to everything that I had opened, the same location before hitting the Windows D. Now to the next one, which is the Windows Shift R. R for recording. Using this combination, you can start recording your desktop with your voice if you are talking, and if you are in a call, you can also record whoever talks on the other side. So let's say you are in a Teams call with someone and they start to train you and you want to record that conversation. So you can say, let's set up a meeting, so you have that record feature, or you can say, I'm going to record this meeting, and you can just hit the Windows Shift R. so you can capture the conversation. Let me show you how it works in practice. Let's say I'm here, I'm gonna hit Windows Shift R and something will pop up here. So I can say I'm gonna record this portion of my Windows. Now this feature, you can see here, I can mute or unmute the system voice or mute or unmute myself. So if you let this to be on, it's gonna capture your voice, and if you unmute the system, it will record the system voice and the person who talks on the other side of the call. And you can just simply hit the start and it will start recording. One of the other cool feature other than recording is that you can convert this record to a GIF. So if it's like a small recording, let's say you want to tell someone to do something in a loop, you can use this feature to convert that to a GIF. So if I stop here now, I can save it or convert that to a GIF file. The other shortcut is the Control-Shift-Escape to see my task manager. And when I'm using that, let's say my computer gets slow and I want to see which program is taking a lot of my CPU or memory, I can just use this combination. Let's say here, I'm just gonna hold the Control-Shift and hit on the escape, and I will see the task manager. I'm going to maximize it, and if there is a program that is taking a lot of my memory or CPU that slows down my laptop, I can just simply do a right click and end task, and it will free up my computer's memory or CPU usage. Now to the next shortcut, which is the Control-Shift-T, and this is useful inside any browser that you are using. Let's say in this case, I'm using the Microsoft Edge. I have these two tabs open, and let's say I accidentally close one of these tabs. If I want to bring it back, I can just hold Control-Shift and then hit on the T, and I'm gonna reopen that closed tab. Now to the next one, which is pinning the most used folders on your Windows to have a quick access to them. So here I'm showing you a few items that I'm frequently using these folders. I'm gonna pin them so it's just easy to have access to them. And the way that you can do that, let me go to my Windows. So I have them listed here. Let's say this folder I frequently need to have access to. I'm just gonna do a right click and then do pin to quick access, and it will pop up over here. And if I want to reorder these, I can just hold it and put it on the top of the list, and now the workshop is on the top. And if you want to remove, let's say I want to remove this template, I want to do a right click and then unpin from the quick access, and it will get removed. Now to the last tip, which is using the text extractor inside the snipping tool. I'm pretty sure you have used the snipping tool to grab screenshots, but if you are using this feature, you can copy the text inside your screen grab. So let me show you an example here. Let's say you are in a meeting and someone is presenting and you see the slide. Now you want to copy the step 2, in this case, this text, and use it in your email or somewhere else. You can use the snipping tool. So I'm just opening that, and I'm just gonna take a screenshot, and now I have my screenshot. And if I hit on this text extractor, now it will convert this screenshot, and I can get a copy of this text, and then I can go to my Notepad++ or my email and I paste it over here. Now that you made it up to here, I put these 9 tricks in a file that you can download. The link is in the description below. I put it in 2 formats. So this one is a large letter size, and the other format is this little sticky note size that you can print, cut them into these small sizes and put next to your keyboard or desktop. I also have the QR code over here to watch this video, and you can give this to the other coworkers. And I would say cross off the ones that you don't see any use cases in your workflow and focus on one at the time and try it for a few weeks, so it will be a muscle memory at that point, and then go to the next one. Hopefully this video has been useful for you. See you in the next one.